Coming up next, you've seen him on CBC TV, Just for Laughs. He just came back from performing in Tokyo and Bangkok. He runs an always sold-out show called Your Hood's a Joke. It's really good. My brother from another mother, not this one, Danish Anwar. Oh, he came right down the right.
Guys, give it up for Anuba, everybody, and everybody you've seen so far. Great, huge night. I know there's a bunch of Bengalis here. Any other South Asians in here? Make some noise if you are. Yeah, that's how we roll. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. I'm glad there's no dirty, non-Bengali brown people. We don't allow race mixing in this show unless you're white. South Asian rules, guys. There are racial hierarchies in Asia, East Asia, South Asia. We all know that, right? And we are at the bottom of our own racial hierarchy, even in our home countries. Yeah? Skin fairness creams. Anybody know that shit? Yeah, exactly. What the fuck is that about? You're brown. You can't change that. You can't scrub it off. It's fucked up. Yeah. I actually, like Anu was saying, I just did some shows in Japan. Obviously in Japan, you know, I am a visible foreigner out there. It's a lovely place. Anybody been there? Anybody been to Japan at all? Yeah? Okay, of course. Anuba's brother. You've been everywhere. Sweet. If you haven't been, beautiful place, you know, it's like simultaneously 100 years in the future and 100 years in the past somehow. You know, they've got technology for everything. You don't have to talk to a person if you don't want to, ever, which is fantastic. But they're also super conservative in the sense that if you have tattoos, they assume you're a criminal. They don't, it's true, that it's not a tattoo-friendly culture. If you go to like public places, they tape you up. If you got, it's pretty messed up. Yeah, it's that's what I mean. They're very surprisingly conservative, and I was getting dirty looks, even though I'm not Japanese. I can't be part of the Yakuza. They've got very strict racial entry requirements. But I was still getting dirty looks from the people, and I'm like, you know what? It's weird being judged on tattoos by a country that sells tentacle porn next to children's cereal in a 7-Eleven. You know? I'm like, this you have a problem with? This is an issue? It's like getting lectured on recycling by Harvey Weinstein. You know? Like, get your shit together, Japan. Do any brown people in here have tattoos?
Woo!
One person, okay. The rest of us are, you know what, people ask me, like, are you afraid of how much it's gonna hurt? No, I'm afraid of my mom seeing them. The pain is fine. It's nothing like the emotional waterboarding of a Bengali immigrant mom, alright? I was like wearing triple hoodies. I got these in July of last year, and I was wearing 3 layers of sweaters when visiting my parents. It was not, yeah. But tattoos did change my life though. Like, ever since I got them, I don't get randomly stopped at airports anymore. Like, yeah, because Islamic fundamentalist terrorists don't have tattoos. Exactly. Get a free pass, it's awesome. But it's not just that. I figured, you know, I'm kind of a mess when I travel when I'm at the airport. Like, I mean, I've got like, I'll smoke a pre-flight joint so my eyes are all bloodshot. You know, I got Doritos dust all over me from the munchies and, you know, like tattoos. Like, the security guys look at me and they're like, that guy could use some religion, actually. Like, he could. Like, it's been about a year since I got them, and when I've been traveling, I've noticed, especially in places like South Asia, like I was in Bangkok a few weeks ago, and at the Bangkok airport, doesn't matter if you have tattoos or not, if you're brown, you're not clocked as a terrorist, you're clocked as a servant. Yeah, exactly. Racial hierarchy. Remember that? Yeah, exactly. I don't know if I'm cool with that. I kind of like the respect/fear of being clocked as a terrorist for a second, to be honest, but you don't get any of that. The moment I landed in Thailand, though, it kind of like, I spent some years in India and Bangladesh, and it reminded me, like, you know, there's something called, what I call sass. It's not just the hustle, but like South Asian street smells, right? It's the same. It doesn't matter. India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Cambodia, it's all the same. It's a little bit of incense, a little bit of food, and a lot of corruption. That's what that smells like. You know, you never know when the bridge is going to fall on you. True story. True story. But I've been living here. I've been living in Canada. I'm a Canadian citizen now. I've been here for about 15 years. Thank you. It's my 4th citizenship from 4 different countries. I'm starting to think that I'm the problem. actually. Like, I've been living here for a while, 15 years. I'm half Indian, so I'm cheating a little bit. I lived in India for a bit. I'm half Bangladeshi, so I lived in Bangladesh for a while. And I was born and raised in the Soviet Union when it was the USSR, current present day Russia. Yeah, I know. Don't be too surprised. Brown people are everywhere. We're like the Taylor Swift of people, right? You cannot escape us. We've been everywhere. Like 4 different countries. I'm what you would call a career immigrant. You know, this is what I do for a living. I get paid to move. But I've been here 15 years, and the one thing I noticed when I came to Canada is people here love to compare Canada to the United States. Right? It's all the fucking time. Canada's a cuter version of America. Canada's a nicer, more adorable version. It's not even the right country to compare Canada to. Like, Canada is a giant socialist winter wasteland full of high-functioning alcoholics who love hockey. Okay? Canada is Russia with gay rights. Right? It's like, not even the same, not even close.